What's happening, YouTube? Dylan here. I hope y'all are very ambitious, man. Hope your ambition is on 1,000, 1,000,000, billion. And I ain't talking about money. I'm talking about what you expect from yourself, man. Set your expectations high of yourself. You know, that's what's gonna take you to where you need to be, man, where you wanna be. It's beautiful, man. I love being ambitious. You know, because it's what's guiding me through my life right now. The fact that I have big dreams, big goals. I have big things I want to do with my life. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all everything I want to do, because I don't believe in telling people that you don't know your dreams. I mean, I love y'all, but I don't want to jinx nothing. But just know that I got big shit I'm trying to do with my life, man. And some of it's coming true. Some of I'm getting little hints of it, little tastes of it. Excuse me, I'm driving real fast on the highway right now. That's why my camera's all over the place. But yeah, man, I really believe in being highly ambitious and expecting the most from yourself every day, every hour. You know, I'm guilty of being a lazy motherfucker sometimes. I can't even lie to you, man. You know, I used to be a very lazy person, man. In my early 20s, very lazy. You know, it's laughable now. It's a damn shame, man. The time that I wasted just being lazy and not really having no big expectations of myself. And just thinking of like what I could have done with my time, man, when I was 20, 21 maybe. You know, I'm a stand-up comedian, which is weird to say, because, you know, I ain't on Netflix or Comedy Central or no shit like that, but I really do this shit, right? I got paid $50 to do 10 minutes last night. Shout out to my homeboy, put me on one of his shows, man. Paid me real well. I told him I'll take $20, because I'm not gonna sit here and ask for a whole lot of money just for 10 minutes. But I told him, I was like, I'll take $20, and he handed me a $50 bill, man. And I was like, just fucking, I was very grateful, man. I was, because one thing about comedy is the pay is not very well. For those that don't know, the pay is not the best, especially when you first started, man. You're lucky to get some gas money, a little $5, $10 here. You'd be lucky. So I'm so used to working for free for so long, and then my man paid me $50. That was a blessing that y'all don't even understand how grateful I was for that. Which I did the math times 60. 10 minutes times 6, that's an hour. So I got paid $300 an hour if I would have done an hour, technically, right? And I've gotten paid, you know, here and there throughout the years, you know, nothing to make a living off of or anything, but it's just, you know, I've been doing stand-up for 4 years now, straight, of just going out every week, doing my thing, hustling. And, you know, I haven't really been setting the highest expectations of myself. I just told myself I need to be grinding every week. I need to be hitting the stage every week, a certain amount of times a week, to get better. Because I know that's what it takes to get better, man, to get to where I want to be. I want to be great. I want to be one of the best, man. I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. I want to be top 10 in y'all's book. I want to be a household name, you know. And so I just want to say, man, having ambition is what's leading me to this path. It's what's getting all this shit done, is that I have a high expectation of myself. Every time I get on stage, man, I want to be the best motherfucker on the stage. I want people to remember me, man. You know, and just having that mentality alone is what's going to get me to where I want to be. I already know it. man. And it's going to get y'all where y'all want to be too, if you set these expectations of yourself and you demand greatness of yourself. A lot of people think ambition is just about having money. That's a part of it. That's the reward of being ambitious. But it's like, why do you do what you do, man? Like, what is your goal? What's the end goal? Keep that shit in mind, man. I mentioned this in one of my first videos of reverse engineering. Shout out to Gary Vee. He's the first person I heard about this concept from. But reverse engineering is what's going to get you to your end goals. Everybody has goals, right? Everybody says, I want to do this and that, but they don't write down or they don't think about how you're going to get there. That's beautiful. That's beautiful to get up there and say, I want to do these great, grand things. That's one thing. That's the clouds. But what about the dirt? Gary Vee talks about the dirt. What's the groundwork you're gonna do to get there, man? There's a grind and there's some steps you gotta take to get there, man. It's great to have ambition through the roof, but now you gotta get a strategy going. You know, what are the details to get you there, man? So ambition is not only just setting big goals and having giant expectations of yourself, but it's also what's the process of getting there? Because that's the other part of it. There's two parts of ambition. One is the big giant goal where you want to get to, and then the path in between there, the steps towards that. Don't forget that, man. It's very important. That's the only way you're going to get there, man. You know, I got a podcast, by the way, Typical Misfit, man. Feel free to check that out. I mentioned this in my last podcast of kind of how I'm going to really get this comedy shit popping, man. Try to take a faster route because, you know, they say comedy takes about 10 years to get good, or 10 years to get well known, and 10 years to, you know, start getting really paid from this shit, make a living from it. That's like a generic number, but it's like I don't want to take 10 years out of my life just to maybe possibly get there. We got to make this shit happen. So all I want to do is show you guys what I'm doing, man. Show you guys how I'm going to get there, man. And you'll see it, man. I got some shit coming soon, man. I'm about to get some shit popping. And would love to see y'all's feedback on it. But that's besides the point. My ultimate thing is, man, I want y'all to be great. I want y'all to set high expectations for yourself. Be ambitious as fuck. Go get what you want. Go get what you deserve, man. You know you want greatness. You should. I hope you do. I don't understand people who are okay with just being mediocre. What's up with that, man? Mediocrity, son. That's what you really want? Come on, man. I know you're not satisfied with where you are right now. So what are you doing to get up out of that situation and be where you want to be? Do what you want to do. I told myself I want to work for myself. I don't want no fucking job. And I've been working for myself for 7 months. And granted, it hasn't been the most beautiful story ever. I'm not balling out of control. But I am paying my bills without having a boss to answer to. So that's something that just happened last year, almost a year and a half ago, where I found this hustle that's been blessing me. So what I want y'all to take from this, man, is set them goals and make sure you figure out how to get there along the way. And know why you're doing something, man. Because as long as you know why you're doing something, everything else, the how, you'll figure out the how later. Trust me, that's what happened to me. I didn't know how the fuck I would get to where I'm at right now. But I'm here, and I'm in a great position. doing what I love doing, man. I'm already here. I'm already doing what I want to do. Comedy. I'm doing it. I don't have a job. So it's like, fuck. I'm so thankful of where I'm at right now, man. And I just say this because I want to inspire you, man, to stop just thinking so much about how you're going to get there, man. You'll figure that shit out along the way, but just make sure you're ambitious, because that'll get you where you want to be, ultimately, all right? But that's it, man. Hope that helps some of y'all in some way. I appreciate y'all watching, man. Leave a like, man. Comment down below what you thought, what you want me to talk about next. And subscribe if you haven't already, man. Got more stuff on the way. Of course, you can always hit me up on Instagram, Twitter at Dylan Chillin for questions. I love good questions, man. And I'm gonna holler at y'all next time, man. Peace.